Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Leave in the street, case on the news.
Coach, winter is just around the corner as you get a look at New Era Field just south of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
The quick feet by Jackson, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat, another first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 63 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Here we go. 4, 8, 9. Hey, pick your game up. 26.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
That's it. Big hit. Kill. Here we go, 46.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
26.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. Throw left side complete to Foster.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and then hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
the Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Switch up. Tighten up.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
This is McCaffrey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now it's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the... And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, 4 down. Zoom. Mike 9. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the...
Prescott now. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Foster. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Hey, alert 48. 48 right now. Let's go. Record. 48's the mic. Hey, here we go. Kill. Mike, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down.
Hey, we're heavy on the edges. Check, 48's the mic. Check, 48's the mic. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Hey, kill. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Mike 48.
Now Prescott. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, we got a seal. Defense,
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Nine's the mic. Yo.
On second down, Prescott again. Throw left side complete. It's McCoy. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. Hey, we gotta get to Knight and Mike over there. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike Knight, hey, you gotta.
And again, it's Prescott. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ed Oliver, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Flushed out right. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A big boot that time. 57 yards official distance. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
47. Time to go, Night.
To throw is Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
We got to step it up. Nine's the mic. Hey, here I come.
1st down, Prescott. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Brown signed with the Bills in March. Last year he was in Baltimore. 4 seasons in Arizona prior to that. But they're hoping that Brown can add a lot of speed to this offense, which he should. Last year in Baltimore, 715 yards and 5 touchdowns.
46. Mike 9, that's it. Come on, D. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to Knight and Mike over there. Get ready.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Hey, we gotta seal.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. Mike 9.
On third down, it's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And now he'll tuck it and run. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
This time, Jackson will throw it. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. This time, the extra point up and good, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Mike Knight, hey, you got it.
A second down throw for Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Mike 9, I want that.
Prescott from the gun on third. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Prescott yet again. Flush to his right. This is running back, McCoy. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Mike 9, hey.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. It's caught left side by John Brown. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
22 yards.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
In your face.
Gun. We're going to 54. Why ain't?
Mike 9.
26.
To the air again, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 47. You
can't block me. Check on zone.
Prescott from the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah, good job. That's the one you make the spin.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And now here is another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Echo. Ricky. Mike 9. Mike 9.
Prescott to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. 7 yards there and a first down. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Prescott. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Prescott now from the 50. And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, did
And when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's...
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Let's go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the lock.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 58 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels. and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Hey, me and you all 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Shane Ray, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
Watch the pass.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Ready? Mike 9.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Mike 9. Mike 9.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Bang ill. No chance. 9's the Mike. 9's the Mike. I got one.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
A big-time gainer on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game.
But it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack.
No. Here we go, 47.
Throwing. Prescott.
Gotta do better.
Escape. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shane Ray in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit,
maybe wanting to risk an injury. Now Brown. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And he stopped immediately there. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. He can run for it, and he will. Room here to run.
And he works it past the 30, almost
to the 25. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
First down, Baltimore.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made it to the red zone. And now here is another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys getting 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Duncan O'Neal and D'Angelo.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up offensively after having time to talk it over.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And despite the late lead, Jackson will throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
63. Bills, nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Buffalo offense ready to go for the next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for the final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, them the whole year.
And McCoy loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target, but it's going to be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it towards the end zone for Brown. And it'll be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third down. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep. And at this yard line, the catch is made. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach it that's it, okay?
And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, you're out there fresh playing. A little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Ravens, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
patient, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one foot and set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got